Welcome to the Youth for Change Day event, the making of the Y4C Day curriculum. Hi, my name's Katie, and I'm one of 4 SISGI interns responsible for the creation of the 2015 Youth for Change Day event. As a reminder for those coming online right now and anticipating a Y4C Day event with Youth Day organizations, we unexpectedly had to cancel. Instead, we'll be presenting about a 30-minute forum about how we created the curriculum for the Y4C Day and the process for setting up an online event, so that possibly you may also create a best practice online event for youth. At the end of this event, we're going to share the links and tell you how you could find the curriculum for our event. Right now, though, I would like to introduce to you my partner, Andrea, in the discussion.
Good morning.
So let's talk a little bit about the background for the Youth for Change Day event. The Youth for Change Day event began after the Best Practices Alliance for Positive Youth Development Conference in 2013, and it became a national online space for young people to engage and connect and share and address issues that impact their lives. The conference, which is a national platform, allows for networking of professional development professionals, as well as assessment of youth needs, and it's a place for youth to be able to talk about their goals and aspirations. The outcomes for the APYD focus are a strategic platform that addresses the needs of young people, and we collect and we share best practices across the country with parents, practitioners, community leaders, youth leaders, policy, and educators. The goal of the initiative for APYD is to raise awareness and bring to scale effective strategies for positive youth development, utilizing a golden practice. Golden stands for G, giving back, O, being open to the differences, L, loving yourself unconditionally, D, defending against oppression, E, empowering yourself and others, and N, never giving up. The objective for our Y4C Day 2015 was to achieve golden communities where youth can participate actively in the formation of positive and nurturing environments, and where they can learn to grow into leadership roles and interact with youth around the world. So before we get started, let's talk a little bit about the housekeeping today. So we have a great information session for you. Feel free to ask any questions that you would like. We have the chat box open on the side. What we're going to do is we're going to tabulate and answer all the questions that you might ask at the conclusion of our presentation. And again, if you're listening and you have an active mic, please keep your mics muted so that Andrea and I may discuss how we developed our curriculum with you. Thank you, and now let me toss it over to Andrea, who is going to talk about the beginning of our development of curriculum.
Thank you, Katie. The reason we created this event based on diversity is because we care about the youth, and we wanted to create activities that would allow youth to talk about the issues that matter to them. There are many things in this nation that are affected by diversity, and some people may not understand or see the consequences of that. We felt that creating a Youth for Change Day event that focuses on all types of diversity would help youth to expand their capacity for viewing issues or problems, and would help them see multiple perspectives and different viewpoints. The curriculum that we created will help them when they encounter new obstacles in different situations. And this knowledge will enable youth to expand their views and consider multiple options when it comes to ethics and morality. As far as the creative process, we began in February of 2015. Interns began discussing content and the issues that were relevant to youth. From that dialogue, our theme was created, which Katie mentioned earlier, Broadening Our Perspectives on Diversity, which is all-encompassing. This theme covers a variety of aspects related to diversity, such as race, gender, socioeconomic status, education level, family type, mental and physical health. Interns then reviewed many different talks that we found on Google, TED Talks, and contacted individuals who wanted to speak on the topic of diversity. Our team wanted to find those that would be able to ignite a spark in youth and motivate them to go into the communities and be catalysts for positive change. Pulling from a multitude of sources, we then began to narrow down the different types of sessions that we would offer. Many discussions were had on what issues would be most relevant to youth. Interns reviewed past Youth for Change events in August and December of 2013. During this time, our team reached out to youth organizations around the world with an invitation to participate in the one-day online youth event in August. A social media campaign was also developed to create interest in the event, with items posting on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and other websites. Many hours were spent on updating the website in order to draw youth and staff members to it to share their own stories about diversity. And this process really helped each of the interns grow both professionally and personally. And now Katie will discuss the format of our curriculum.
So as we mentioned, there were 4 interns that were involved, not just Andrea and myself, but 2 other interns that we would like to provide or like to give credit for the creation. So first there's Miss Jessica Hernandez, and second is Miss Jimmy Doherty. So again, we'd like to thank them very much. They assisted us in creating this very unique curriculum. The format for the Youth for Change Day event is interesting in that we select 3 to 5 local community organizations, and we ask their youth members to participate in online discussions, while community youth groups outside those 3 to 5 target groups can join in, they can watch, they can discuss, they can tweet, they can participate in real time. What's so unique about this program is that time zones are really irrelevant. Whether your youth are in the Eastern time zone or the Pacific time zone, or they're all in one room. It's easy to join the conversation, and it's easy to adapt the format that we have. The curriculum, as Andrea said, is called Broadening Our Perspectives on Diversity, and it really is geared towards high school youth, and it involves video that presents topics from a youth perspective. We have in our curriculum section in our online website that we'll tell you about at the end of the discussion, we have a section called pre-work, which can easily be incorporated into any event that you offer. The pre-work involves 4 areas. One of the areas is called Outcomes of Multiracial Diversity in America. The second area is Mental Health Reflected in Diversity. The third area is the Economics of Diversity, and the fourth area is Diversity of Gender. Again, these are pre-work areas that we have, and each one of the sections should take a group of students about 20 to 30 minutes to review and to discuss the topic questions and activities that we have. Again, each one of these topics is an element of diversity, and they build on each other to understand the complete nature of what diversity involves. We also have in our curriculum on our website the event schedule and the curriculum support sections, which includes the online event as well as a lesson plan and a script if you have youth staff that would like to utilize the script. The online event includes TED Talks on multicultural perceptions. It also includes understanding multicultural, multidiversity self, and will include an advocacy section on how to teach your local youth to advocate for a diversity issue that is in their area. And that topic is presented by Ms. Annie Lorenzana. So all of the topic materials that we have created and topic areas that we have created are in easy-to-use formats, and they include YouTube videos, online worksheets, and discussion topics for your organizations to use. And as we said, they're easy to adapt to whether you are creating your specific diversity topic for a local group within a room, or if you would like to broaden it to include others across the nation or the world. All the material is online, and we want to make sure that everyone knows that we would love to collaborate and share with any youth organization throughout the U.S. After all, we believe that sharing is a best practice. between youth organizations. We only ask one thing. We ask that you please give credit to SISGI Group, the Alliance for Positive Youth Development, and the instructors who develop specific material if you utilize our material. So now I'd like to turn it over to Andrea for closing remarks.
Thank you, Katie. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation on the making of the Youth for Change Day curriculum. As with planning any event, there are many individuals who contributed, and we would like to take a moment to recognize those who assisted. Miss Annie Lorenzana from Lockheed Martin, who volunteered to create the local issue advocacy plan and to be a presenter. Jessica Hernandez, who started out on this journey with us, but has now since completed her internship and is now working in New York. Jamie Daugherty for her assistance with the social media plan and the curriculum. Kristen Kelly, who assisted us with our social media plan. And Ms. Thanira Bailey, who has supported us while providing wisdom, guidance, patience, and doses of laughter throughout this whole process. As a reminder, it's not too late to register for the APYD conference, which starts tomorrow and runs through Thursday. There are 2 workshops offered per day. To find out more, go to the website http://apydconference.sisgigroup.org. Lastly, we all want to say a big thank you to you for being here today. It is our hope that this curriculum will be useful in motivating others to broaden our perspectives on diversity. Thank you all, and have a good day.